Mike Durban was on here and he was talking about the Conan Major Bendy's action figure. This, you got one too, don't you, Vince?
Yeah.
These are high quality, like the high quality packaging, high quality art, high quality figure.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. But Durban wasn't kidding, guys. These are real high quality. So you can even get these autographed. MikeDurban.com. Check them out before they're gone.
Speaking of Billy, dude, the Billi Bhatti Sean Ross Sapp feud is
heating up. Wow.
Every day it's really gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen at SummerSlam.
I got to be honest with you on this one. I'm giving Billy credit for the way he's going at Sapp. Like Sean Ross Sapp comes across to me as like a fucking dickhead that goes low with other people.
Yeah.
And we all know Billy's a low piece of shit. So I wouldn't expect any less from him. Yeah. I'm all for it. Go for it. Sean Ross Sapp's a dick.
Where I'm not happy about one part of the story between Billy and Sean Ross Sapp.
I know.
I got to go team Sean Ross Sapp for the rest of it. But there's one part that I'm greatly disappointed in. And all right, Joe, if you know what I'm talking about, then that part is not favorable. No, you know, it's unfavorable in the Chadster camp, but the rest of it, I'm team Sean Ross Sapp.
Nah, you have to tell me. I have to.
Well,
yeah, you know.
I thought I did.
You do.
I've seen the DMs between Sean Ross Sapp and Cav Manning.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
dude. The guy Sapp is fucking crazy, dude. Like something's seriously wrong with the guy.
I haven't seen those DMs, but I've heard about other DMs. But when Sean Ross Sapp announces the death, and it was all about like how I'm working, she made me work harder, and me and I and blah blah blah. It's like you're just all, I don't give a fuck.
Just sad about his grandma dying. That was it.
Yeah, he's so sad about his grandma. He's about himself.
But don't make it public where then you need a pat on the back. That's something I'll say to anybody. But going after Cav and the way he did, don't like that. That was uncalled for. Cav did not deserve that. What he said to Cav was absolutely wrong because Cav actually did take up for him in the arguments with Billy on their show. He would always defend Sapp's side when they would go at it on their podcast. So I did not like that. As much as I do like Sean Ross Sapp, that part I didn't like.
I like pieces of shit going at each other, and
I do love it. Yeah,
and in this instance, I found it funny what Billy is doing. Like, fuck it, why not? It doesn't affect me. So
in the long run, I don't really give a shit overall. But you know,
But Mike should be his favorite, as Mike would probably call him, not me. Mike would call him a piece of shit. Quote. Matt Kuhn's involved too, which is always fun.
Yeah, Kuhn,
my good friend.
Kuhn. If you go look at his Twitter feed, it's like, does that guy, number one, does he sleep? Does he have a job? Does he? I mean, it seems like the guy fucking tweets 24 hours a day, just putting himself on this high horse and like how everything he says is correct and everybody else is wrong and how he's this great person and and then the guy spent money to register BilliBhatti.com to
He did something like that before to Shepard.
Micro penis joke. Like, are you kidding me? You paid money to make a joke about him having a small dick. Well done, Matt. Congratulations. That's why you're a fucking genius.
Hey, that's my good buddy, Matt Kuhn. My great good friend.
I didn't realize I was blocked on my Aussie Guy account. And so I switched over to the Fat Coon account. I was like, oh, of course I'm blocked there. What an idiot,
Well, Coon's a guy that like preemptively blocks people. Like he'll,
Yeah. If you like a tweet of someone disparaging him, he'll block you.
Yeah.
He told the story last week on X about when there was an event hosted in Richmond where Jim Cornette was the headliner. And Matt Kuhn was helping with these events that were held in Richmond and to tag me in this story that I was desperately begging him to not confront Cornette for stuff. I have zero recollection of any of that. I have all the pictures of that event on my phone. I have zero recollection of begging Matt Kuhn to not confront Jim Cornette. Zero. zero idea what he's talking about. I haven't talked to Matt Coon probably since that event.
That to me probably is a case of these guys won't rat me out. You know what I mean? Like, what's in it for them to rat me out? You know, like, I just, I don't know why.
Don't know, don't care. Leave me alone.
Yeah. But why are you fighting with people on the internet? It's just stupid.
I mean, it just seems like
it really
guy,
is dumb.
It just seems like he's got nothing else going on, and he's just his entire life is based around, he calls himself the sheriff of the IWC.
Yeah,
and he's really like leaning into that.
When you're blocking people, is that what you're putting people in jail? Like, fucking moron! Don't block anyone. I'm going to quote Vince the lawyer here. Don't block anyone for any reason. All right, it's like just ignore it. Like, fucking get over it. Like, it's so pathetic to block people.
But getting back to Billi and Sapp, it's like the next time they'll probably be around each other will be SummerSlam, right, Joe?
Where is it? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Cleveland.
It's in Cleveland.
And that Billy's
right. It
buying
doesn't matter because Billy has enough money to fly across the country with his son too, and they get $10,000 a night hotel suites, and nobody else can afford that but him. So he'll be there.
I guess he will. I can understand why Sean would go, but I mean, just because it's Cleveland, I don't understand why anyone else would.
Now, I pitched an idea to Billy's good friend Cav. I might have said it on here too. I have a new gimmick for Billy. Brand new gimmick would turn him babyface, and people might start defending him.
Good luck.
He should come out. I'll let that sit for 1 second. He should come out as the WWE's biggest fan. He is the WWE super fan. He pays he brags about this. Pays thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to go to all the big events. Pays thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, stay at the top hotels, hobnobs with all these big stars in their most intimate moments when they're eating at the hotels, at the airports, behind the back alleys, at the gym, when they're having breakfast, all that stuff. He is the WWE's biggest fan. Why doesn't he market himself as that? That's a new gimmick. Yeah. It's not that he's obsessive, wastes all these thousands of dollars, has zero connections, and has to desperately try to get in contact with all these people somehow and throw his name, face, and likeness around. None of that. It's his gimmick.
Yeah. Now, Joe, I know you know more than you're telling and more than you've said, but share with us something from WrestleMania weekend. This encounter that we keep hearing two exact opposite stories. Like something happened on an escalator. Headbutting may or may not have happened. One claims he did it. The other one claims he was the one that headbutted.
Wait. Conan headbutted Joe for being incompetent all weekend. Whatever.
Yeah, Joe, show us the mark on your face.
I'm not incompetent.
Sorry, Mike, that I derailed your question, and I know you're going to edit all that out probably. Do you want to re-ask him the question you actually asked before I derailed it?
Was it about the Billi and Sapp thing?
Yeah, I want to know what happened on an escalator.
I heard that. No. I didn't see Billy at all. I was in the hotel for a little bit on Thursday night, and then I wouldn't have seen him unless, why would I have seen him? I only want to see him then is what I mean. Cause I was down in the lobby and at the bar and stuff.
Okay.
No, I think I heard that weekend that something happened. Then I heard it from the same sources anyone heard it from, probably two different people. And it was two different stories. Yeah. Sean went after him or called his name, and Billy, kept walking, and then Sean tried to catch him on an escalator or something. And at one point when Sean was yelling his name, even Austin was like, "Dad, I think that guy's calling you," or something. And then I guess they faced off again, and Sean supposedly headbutted him. But of course the story got changed. Oh no, Billy did it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
John.
But that's the thing about that story is there's no footage, so you can say anything. You can say whatever you want. Now, having seen the DMs now that everyone apparently has seen, we're aware Billy's a little unhinged, but I don't know if he's going to approach Sean's level of redneck crazy at this point. So I'm more, even though I'm on that side of things anyway, because I hate Billy's fucking face. I would think Sapp is telling the more true version.
Always. I think he's gonna tell the truth, but again, the Cav part, I don't think he's barking up the wrong tree with Cav. He's actually not defending Billy. He's not supporting Billy. He's just right down the middle, I think, where everybody else is watching. He's just associated with them. So Sapp is taking it as you're on his side.
Yeah. From Sapp's thing, it would just be, but you're sorry, just one second. You're supporting him by working with him.
Right.
You're supporting him by recording with him. And I think Cav takes that as, well, I'm not going to quit my show because this guy Sean wants me to.
Exactly.
But Sean's looking at it like, no, you quit the show because he's a fucking piece of shit. Not because I'm
right.
But it's all bullshit anyway. But that's how I would look at it.
Yeah. You see, the way I look at it though, like Billy's a paper tiger. He's a clown. Like nobody should take him seriously. And the fact that Sean Ross Sapp is so worked up by it, like to me, like that's a slight on him. Like, why is anybody taking Billi Bhatti seriously? Like, he's not going to fight anyone. He just, he's like Stuttering John. Like, he just mouths off with no actual fucking repercussions. The fact that Sean Ross Sapp is going after it and wants this fight, I don't know. It's pretty pathetic to me.
Cares. They're both pathetic
is what I'm
they're
saying.
both just looking for trouble. I mean, you know what it's like, and if they really were to square off, it'd probably be this back at each other. You know what I mean? So who cares? I mean, go to SummerSlam for the wrestling, not for these two idiots.
If somebody does book that fight and it becomes like a very, very low rent Paul Brothers podcast fight extravaganza, one of us has to turn on each other so that we can get in the money.
I'd go Sapp though in the real fight.
That's why I'm fucking
in a real fight,
to defend Billy. This is my opportunity.
You could walk into the ring.
Yeah, international invasion.
Yeah, I mean, and then Billy posted a video that he made where it shows Sapp in the wrestling ring because Sapp does, I guess you can say he does matches now. Like
he works. He does.
Yeah, he's a work. I guess he's a trained worker. I guess, but
yeah.
Like, and then Billy will comment on how he has a pot belly and he's out of shape, and then right after that, there's a clip of Billy from like 2011 where Billy looks like he's like 130 pounds and he looks like a string bean, and he thinks that looks better.
He could have been the original version of the Maximum Male Models.
Yeah, with that hair,
with that Bronson Pinchot face that he has.
But I feel Billy's pain a little because obviously he was trying to do the same thing that the Paul brothers did, or what's the bald guy that they're getting for trafficking? Everybody thinks he's the man's man. The bald guy.
Oh, Butterbean.
No, god damn it. The human trafficker guy.
Oh, that's right. Mean Gene Okerlund.
Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
Billy's friend.
Tate came off Big Brother, and I don't even know where the Paul brothers came off YouTube, or even other guys that have been bad guys on reality shows in the past have made something with it. And, Billy sees guys like the Paul brothers making all that fucking money and brilliantly, and Tate making money, but not quite as brilliantly. And he probably thinks that I should have been in one of those spots. I'm the charismatic one, me. So
he's Stuttering John. He is. Billi Bhatti is Stuttering John. Like, so people told him he was entertaining because, like, it is kind of entertaining to watch you be an idiot. So then he thinks he's got talent. He doesn't. Yeah. There's no talent there at all. Yeah. He's a fucking moron. But Sean Ross Sapp should know better, which makes him a bigger moron. And he does seem like just a fucking dirty, dark piece of shit.
Wow.
See you, Chad.
All right. Well, follow at the Husey on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Husey
Did he change that? Or has it always been